Hey y'all, welcome back to What I'm On Today. Today we're going to be talking about Kurt Geiger and the Kensington bag, so stay tuned.
Thankful for this beat, thankful for my dad, man, he kept me from the street. Man, I'm thankful when I eat, thankful for my wife, thankful for my freak. When they saw each other last week.
Hey y'all, welcome back to What I'm On Today. My name is Lakia Chanel and I make videos about all things handbags, both luxury and contemporary, as well as pretty much anything that I am on today. So today we're going to be talking about the Kurt Geiger Kensington bag. I have been looking for like a really huge bag. I've been loving my YSL eye care tote. I will put that up here. Have been wearing that so much in my travels, and it reminded me that I really wanted to get the Chanel extra large travel flat bag. That has been on my wish list for the longest time, but it's never like a high priority. And so right now you can barely find that one in store, but you can find it on the pre-loved market anywhere between like $5,000 and $8,000. I feel like the sweet spot is between like $7,000 and $8,000 for that bag. So as I was kind of wanting this bag a little bit more, I had kind of stumbled across some of the Kurt Geiger XXL Kensington bags, which have never been on my radar before. Then you know how it goes, guys. You get into the wormhole. And I started watching a ton of videos by Different by Design. I will put her tag here and tag her channel because I feel like she is the Kurt Geiger guru. And specifically the Kurt Geiger XXL guru. So I wanted to go over the three-ish sizes of this bag, go over the wear and tear for the XXL bag, and then kind of give you an idea of what the mini bag looks like, the large or the kind of their standard size, and then the XXL looks like. The great thing about these bags is the price point is amazing. For the smaller bags, I think it retails for like, I want to say 200 and some change. The larger bags retail for up to $375 for the rainbow collection. The other collections are a little bit less expensive. So I feel like for the size and what you're getting, it's a pretty good price point. So let's get into the different sizes. You guys know that I'm not necessarily new to Kurt Geiger, but I am not like a Kurt Geiger gal. I got this bag about 2 years ago. This is the mini in the rainbow. I call it the rainbow. It may have another name and I will put it down below. This bag is gorgeous on the outside. I love the little bird insignia on the front. And the bag itself is so cute, but I literally have worn this bag one time, and it's because for me it feels like too small for what I enjoy. I realized after having it sit on my shelf for so long and in this dust bag for so long, I pulled it out when I was thinking about getting the XXL Kensington just to see like, okay, you have this bag, like do you like the quality, do you like the style, that sort of thing. And I realized that like you can actually put a phone in it, and you can also put like a card holder. You can put some stuff in this bag. So I don't know why I was so against wearing this bag. I'm not really sure now that I am revisiting it. Another reason why it takes me so long to sell bags is because eventually you come around. I will say that this bag is going to be leaving my collection because my mother-in-law saw my huge XXL Kensington during Christmas and really loved the print and was like, oh, I would love it if it was in a smaller size. And I'm like, just your luck, I have it in a smaller size. So this is the mini. This is their size, I guess it's large, or it's their size nothing. Like it's not a mini, it's not a medium, it's just this size. This is their regular size. So I purchased this bag, actually my husband purchased this bag from Farfetch because we thought we were getting an amazing deal on the XXL, because the XXL size in this colorway does not really go on sale ever. And when it got to me, it was not indeed the XXL, but it was this kind of medium to large size for the bag. I am going to end up returning this bag, and I was back and forth of if I should just keep it just to keep it, but I've made a decision that I am going to return this bag. So I do want to show you guys like the difference in the sizing. So this is the difference in the mini size and then the regular size of this bag. So it is pretty substantial. I think that this would probably be a great size for most people's everyday. The construction of the bag is very similar. It has, instead of the one pocket, it does have two pockets. And I'm trying not to disturb the bag too much just because I know that I'm going to be returning it. But it's two pockets instead of the one. And I feel like this bag, it will fit like a lot of things. And it might even fit an iPad. Maybe not actually. It does seem kind of small on the back. But I feel like you could probably fit an iPad in the front of this bag. I want to say that this bag retails for $295 if I'm not mistaken, and I will say I really do like the way that it feels. It feels very, very substantial, guys. If you've never felt like a Kurt Geiger bag, it is structured, but it's not like so stiff. It does feel stiff on the inside just because of the way that they have it like sewn together. You can't really open it a lot, but it does feel like a pretty like decent like quality bag for the price. So I ended up getting this bag from Bloomingdale's because when I saw the Farfetch bag come, and I just knew based on the box, I said that ain't the bag. And so the same day I just purchased the XXL. So this is the size XXL. It is a humongous size. One of the things that I was wondering is like, is it going to be like really flimsy because of the size? And I will say no. It's not super structured. Like I'm going to show you guys the Chanel Maxi. It's definitely not as structured as the Maxi. It has some give to it, but it definitely like is going to stand up on its own. I'm obsessed with this humongous bird because it's everything about this bag is so obnoxious, and I just absolutely love it. So all of the bags are constructed exactly the same. If you are wondering, the chains are they're light chains, but they don't feel crappy and they don't feel like too cheap, but they're not like heavy, which is probably a good thing because I wore this immediately. This was a Christmas gift from my husband, and I wore this like immediately and have been wearing it, and it does get heavy when you put a lot of stuff in it, and because it's so large I only want to put a lot of stuff in it. So this is what it looks like really quickly in comparison to the mini. As you can see, very, very huge difference. And this is the difference between the XXL and the large size. So one of the things that I will say that I do kind of like is that the sizes are very different. Like you're gonna be in a particular size space that you like. They're not gonna be super similar. Okay, so when you open up this bag, as they all do, you have the two buttons for the closures. That hasn't gotten on my nerves. It's been pretty decent. I have it stuffed right now because I literally just moved out of this bag, but it has two big slots. As you can see, you can put so much stuff in here. And then it has like a slip pocket all the way to the back. Very cool, I would say. The inside of the bag is kind of where you start to see, for me, because I have so many, because I have so many like high-end bags and different bags, like I see different quality. So I would say this bag, it has a leather trim, but the inside is definitely made out of like parachute paper, but not as hard. Like parachute material, I would say, but not as hard. So that's kind of what's being used for the different compartments. So not bad. I mean, at the end of the day, the bag's $375. So I'm pretty sure that for this type of bag where the whole outside of the bag is leather and the trim on the inside is leather, they have to cut costs somewhere. Now, I should not be able to get into wear and tear this soon, guys, but I am. I have had this bag for about less than a week. I literally opened this up on Christmas Day. And as I'm recording this video, it is a couple days after Christmas. I know this probably isn't coming out until the first of the year, but immediately the yellow is starting to kind of flake off, if you will. Just little pieces. And as you can see, it's not like really changing the color of the bag, but if you're all up on it, you can see that it is starting to, you know, wear off in certain places. And I was wearing the bag as a shoulder bag, just for your knowledge. So when it's up against you, it is rubbing, but it's very interesting because it is only the yellow colorway. The rest of the colorway, fine. I watched the video by Different by Design, and she mentioned this in her video. And she had purchased hers about a year ago. And then I had watched a ton of other videos about this particular bag, and I had seen nothing negative about it. So I said, okay, well, maybe they've worked on the thing. No, same day. I mean, not even hours of wearing it, like immediately wearing it. And so I was telling my husband, I'm like, what do you think I should do? Should I like return it? Because at this day I've only had it for one day. You know, should I return the bag or should I just like let it bang? And I'm deciding just to let it bang, just because for me, I love the look of the bag. It is annoying to have like this type of wear and tear immediately, and I'll try to do some close-ups so you can see what I'm talking about. But also, I don't feel like I bought into it at such a huge price point compared to like some of the other bags that I have in my collection. And so this doesn't really go on sale that much, and I just really enjoyed wearing it, and I still am enjoying wearing it. And so I'm going to take his advice, and his advice is just, listen, wear it down to the ground. That's what you got it for. You know that the wear and tear on this thing is not going to be amazing. This is probably not going to be a forever piece in your collection. So you just wear it down. And so that's what I have chosen to do, wear it down. But I do want to tell you that this is the vibe here. There's yellow on a lot of this bag. So interesting thing, again, is that it hasn't started to flake off on the bottom, which is interesting. And then there's corner, this particular corner and this corner as well. So I can already see too that like this corner, and I don't know, I doubt that I can like rub this off, but I can already see that there's like corner wear. It's like black right here. And I was not necessarily gentle with this bag at all, especially when I saw that it was like flaking off. I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna wear it down to the ground. So I would say that this is not going to be a bag at all that's going to stay perfect. This is going to be a bag that is going to show wear and tear, definitely at the corners, specifically at the corners where there is yellow. The other corners where there is not yellow looks perfect. There's some defect with this yellow color. I want to show you guys the size difference between the Chanel, this is in the size maxi, and then this bag. So this is the Chanel maxi. I would say that it's definitely like so much larger, as you can see. It's just larger in every way. So Chanel maxi, Kurt Geiger XL. Also thought that I would compare it to my medium size YSL Lulu Puffer. So this is the largest size of the Lulu Puffer, I believe. And this is in the size medium. And again, this bag is absolutely a ton larger than my largest, like, you know, puffer or flat bags in my collection. So I like the bag so much, even with its flaws, that the day after Christmas, Kurt Geiger had a sale on the Kurt Geiger site, and it was this same bag, and all the bags that are in they're called the jewel tone, and so it's very similar. It has the metallic type leather, and the jewel tones are just a little bit kind of darker. They're brownie, they're burgundy, you know, gold, greens. And so they had it on sale for $220, and then I had like a 10% off. So I ended up going ahead and getting that bag. That was actually the decision for me to go ahead and return the large size bag, because I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to get the other big bag. So I am going to have this in the jewel tone, same size. So I do want to see like what the wear and tear on that one is going to be. I will preface this and say, again, is very interesting because I have all three of these sizes. I'm trying to feel to see if the leather feels any different. The leather feels a little teeny bit different in the smaller one. Maybe it's like more pebbled in the smaller one than in the larger one. And I will say that there's yellow on the back of the smaller one, and then there's pink on the bottom. And I have worn this one one time, and nothing has ever, no wear and tear. The corners look amazing, and nothing has worn off. This yellow color has not worn off, and I wore this crossbody the time that I did wear it. I'm only mentioning that because, like I said, first day of wearing this, wear and tear. So that is my overview of this bag. Even though there are flaws, I hate to say it, but I recommend it for me, okay? I did pay full price for this. And I would probably pay full price again, which is so crazy, even though I know that it is not perfect and it's not going to hold up forever. I think I just like the look of it so much, and how huge it is, and just the aesthetics of it so much, that I would still purchase it again, so much so that I'm taking a risk and purchasing this in the jewel tone color. I mean, it is like 50% off, or 40% off, but still a risk nonetheless. Okay, so those are my thoughts on the Kensington. I hope that this helps if you are interested in considering this particular bag. Again, it wasn't necessarily a brand that I was super considering, outside of the first bag that I haven't worn in like 2 years, but I do love that humongous size bag. Like, it's just a vibe for me right now. So I am having fun wearing that bag, even though there is some wear and tear shenanigans happening. I'm having fun wearing it. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. And if you have this bag, I am so interested to know like how your wear and tear is on this bag. And are you experiencing the same thing if you have it in the smaller versions, where the smaller versions are fine, but that large version is the one that is acting up? So I don't know. Let me know. Until next time, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button and the notifications, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, talk to you soon and see you later. Bye.
Thankful.